Hello furries, it is Water the Green Bean, and today I was running out of ideas, so I came up with the idea that I had for like 3 months that other YouTubers have done, but I was like, you know what, I have to run it dry and into the ground. So I'm going to be looking at cursed furry images because I'm a furry and and something I realized is that my voice cracks a lot. No, that a lot of furries think cursed images are cursed when they aren't really, and I'm not going to say I'm going to do better, but I'm going to say I'm going to try to find things that are actually cursed, even if they push the reasonable limits of YouTube, if you catch my drift. So I'll go from least cursed to most cursed if you want. Also, hey, a small percentage of you are subscribed, so I recommend subscribing, because there's a weird glitch in YouTube that'll unsubscribe you. I'm totally not joking. I'll be rating these on a 1 to 15 on a cursed scale. Now, I don't have an exact scale, this is just my personal preference. Like I said, I'm going to be going from least cursed to most cursed, so obviously these first ones are going to be like 1s, but it could vary. But this one is probably a 1 on the cursed scale. Not because it's like bad fursuit, or it's not like that, no, but because it's just not cursed. It's kind of funny. It's just funny. It's not like, that's not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be like that, but not cursed. It's just funny. Funny little dude doing his thing. Because it's what you do. It's what they do. But the low quality does make it a little bit cursed. Just a bit. Now we have the minion. This one you've probably all seen. But honestly I thought, hey, I should maybe put it in. It's lost its cursedness over time because honestly, it's kind of funny. It's pretty funny. It's minions. Anyone who doesn't love a good minion, funny Facebook. I'm gonna stop now. 2 out of 15 on the cursed scale. It's Ninja from Fortnite. I don't see anything cursed with this. 0 out of 15. Again, where's the funny? I don't see it. 0 out of 15. Jeez. This one is cursed for its context, and you see it at every con, but still pretty good. Solid 2 out of 15 for this one. Alright guys, this is epic. We have 𝓛𝓘𝓝𝓚 and a furry in the same image. Now I say this is pretty decently cursed. 3 out of 15. You're probably wondering why I didn't rate this one higher. I think it's been overdone, as in like, everyone thinks it's cursed, but I don't really think it's that cursed. I think it doesn't seem that cursed. The lighting is too well lit. It doesn't have enough black light. Like, it doesn't have enough emptiness in the room to make it feel too ominous. So I'm putting this a 4 out of 15 because it is pretty good, but it's just 2 guys in a fursuit in a room that is unkept. And yes, those have the perfect ingredients, but I personally don't think that makes it that much cursed. Although I do love the suits. And I do love happy birthday thing. I think it's kind of funny. I do. So yeah, let's move on to the next level. Alright, so this is our next cursed image. I gotta say, this one's a step up. Because it has photoshopped Trump with Mr. Majira, who just towers over him. I don't actually know how tall Trump is compared to Majira. That's something I have to look up. Okay, Majira and Trump are actually 6'3", and they're both the same height. I'm pretty sure Majira is 6'3". I don't know about both of them, but that's kind of funny. They're both the same height, and they just made Majira like tower over him. 3 out of 15 on the cursed scale. I think this is pretty funny. Okay, here we have Peter Griffin, dressed as a furry. I really wish this didn't exist, but here we are, and it's on this video, so I'm permanently making this thing existent forever. Why do I do this to myself? Solid 4 out of 15 on the curse scale. I really wish this didn't exist, and I really wish I could say this was the last time you'll see something like this, but it's not, so click off now if you don't want to see any more like this. Okay, so here we have a beautiful ride on Space Mountain. Okay, so the reason I put this one in here, because I think I got the lighting pretty well, and the guy's expression is amazing. But the thing that's just not cursed about this is it's just 2 furries having a fun time on Space Mountain. I gotta say, it's a nice picture. It's just the guy looks terrified out of his mind. Like he's never seen this ever in his entire, like, I don't know, he looks like 60 years of existence. Sorry if you're not 60. But if I was in Space Mountain, I'd be pretty happy to see this. Solid 3 out of, I say a solid a lot. 3 out of 15 for me on this one. Alright, so here we have our favorite feline friend, 𝓛𝓘𝓝𝓚𝓢. I don't know the Pokemon name, but we also have Garfield here. So it's Garfieldized 𝓛𝓘𝓝𝓚𝓢. I'm going to call him that because I don't know his actual name. I put this one in here. It's slightly more cursed than Peter Griffin because Garfield has just a general like history of being so much more cursed and much more satanic than a lot of the other stuff. So this one's different. It's taking, it's taking an already existing furry thing and putting Garfield's face on it. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 15 on the cursed scale this time. Okay, so we have another art depiction of Beastars, but Wallace and Gromit. I think that's Wallace and Gromit. I could be mistaken, but pretty sure it's Wallace and Gromit. So the reason why I put this here, it's not the most cursed because it's done really well. I'm not saying the others weren't done really well. It's just like, yeah, it's hard to explain. This is not that cursed because it works with the characters really well. That's what I meant. So I'm giving it a 3 out of 15 for this one because it is just all around not that cursed, but really nice to look at. Okay, so this one isn't that cursed. But I thought I put it in here because I thought it was a little cursed. But I had a weird time with this one. So I gave it a 2 out of 15. And it says, you thought you though I was a Circle, but it was I, Dio. There's two things wrong with this. Though, it's supposed to be thought. And also, it's not a Circle, that's a protogen. So, it should be, you thought it was a protogen, but no, it was I, Dio. So, 2 out of 15. But solid, a little pretty cursed. Alright, so here's the first one I find genuinely unsettling. Because the bunny is generally, I forget what it's called, but the bunny is generally a soft and like kind creature, character. While 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓘𝓐𝓛 is a very kind and soft creature too. But this time the bunny is being really buff, and that's not what scares me. What scares me is the look on 𝓢𝓞𝓒's face. It's the look of pure fear and fright that like he's in imminent danger, but still safe. It's just a really unsettling look that I don't like to see. Like I just don't like it. So it's a 4 out of 15 for the final one of round 2. Despite what this may look like, it is completely safe for work. It is just very suggestive. Okay, so this is the cockwaffle. You guys have probably already seen the comic. Not this comic, but like the joke. But have you seen this? I think it's pretty cursed because it's playing off the is this loss. Because it's going through the exact same thing. It goes through the one character, then the two characters, and then the ones, you know what I mean. But I think this is pretty cursed. I'm going to say it's a 3 out of 15 on the curse scale because of how just weird it is. I mean, it's suggestive, but very weird. Great art, very weird. So yeah, a 3 out of 15. Ever seen 𝓢 as a furry? 𝓢. Oh god, what have I found? This is cursed. This is very cursed. I like this and I don't like this. This is 𝓢 in a fursuit, but he's lost all of his like weight. You see, he's become very skinny. He's lost a lot of weight at the end of that fursuit, and he's got the rainbow scarf because black and gray is not the colors he likes anymore. He wants his rainbow scarf. This is so cursed. I mean, it's not max level cursed. It's only at like 5 out of 15 for me, but it's cursed. It's pretty cursed, I gotta say. In part 2, it gets even worse than this. Trust me. But for now, 5 out of 15 on the curse scale. Don't want to see this ever again. Get it out of my sight. Go. No. I control the editing. Bye. It's gone now. It's Glitch in a bucket. It's Glitch in a bucket. What's he gonna do? It's Glitch in a bucket. We have upgraded to a bucket. Gotta say, this is 3 out of 15. It's funny, it's cursed, I'm gonna stop singing. It's funny because he usually gets the cum jar joke, so. Yes, 3 out of 15. Cursed. What an unholy mess is this image made by WikiHow? No, seriously. What? What? Is this what I think furries are? I mean, it's technically right. Technically it's the truth. But it doesn't mean it's any way we think of it. Not even close. I don't even know if that's a fox or like a chipmunk. No offense, WikiHow artists, but why does she look so smug? Like she's about to kill it or something. Oh my gosh. Okay, 4 out of 50 on the curse scale for that. Okay, so here we have a Tide Pod pizza made by a furry. The only reason this is a cursed image, that's a first image, is because it's by a furry. And he actually cooked it. Keep that in mind. He could have destroyed his oven to cook a meme. That's just horrible. I hate it. 5 out of 15 on the curse scale. Jeez. Ew. Okay, so how I feel about this one is a little uneasy because it's in the middle of a school, but it doesn't even look like a fursuit, but it's still first. It's a unicorn, and its snout is just really misshapen, I gotta say. I give it a 6 out of 15. It's really cursed. Not like extremely cursed, but like it's cursed. He's running for his life. For the sake of YouTube, it's just his tail, okay? Please believe me, it's just his tail. That's it. That's all it is. Okay, the reason why this is cursed. It is cursed because it is in the middle of like probably a basement. There's just one light, and that's like a spotlight, so that makes things really creepy. Like you can obviously see it's pretty dark behind that light, that one single light. So I gotta say, it's bringing a little bit of uneasiness to me. So I will give this a 7 out of 15 on the cursed scale because of how like just weird this is. I gotta say, it is kind of creepy. Alright, so that's pretty much it for part 1 of cursed images that are furry, aka first images. I didn't want to do more of this because I was like, this is gonna be a 30-minute video. So if this video gets to like 5 likes, I'll do a part 2, and it'll feature the rest of the images, which I actually have all set up and recorded, so it'll be a fairly quick video to come up. So if you did enjoy this, please consider liking, make sure to subscribe. Not many of you are actually subscribed. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. If you thought this was cursed, please comment which one was the most cursed for you and say which ones I should have switched around. I want to see your opinions. I want to see what you think. So yeah, see you next video. Bye!